Why? Because it's perfect. Controversial move by B-dubs, making a tower out of diorite. I like keeping people on their toes. I like people wondering what in the world is B-dubs gonna do next. This isn't the first time I've built out a diorite though. I've built a diorite castle before. Today we're gonna do something very exciting, and I call it the Micro Room Challenge. My tower over here, you can see, it's got a ton of tiny rooms inside. We're going to decorate the entire inside. We're gonna decorate the entire interior of this thing today. I'm very excited about it, but before we get into that, we have some new neighbors. Remember that path that I built back here? I talked about the tree lines and stuff like that. The trees are gone. The trees are gone, but that's okay. It's making room for friends. So today we're gonna get our interior worked out. I've got some cool plans for the backyard as well, but we're also going to talk about our big plans for the future. It's kind of tight quarters in here, so you're going to have to forgive me, but I'll give you a little tour again. We're going to have every floor decorated, and decorated in a different way, to where it feels like you're entering a new room. And when you have pretty much, what do we have here? 4x3. That's about the majority of the space, and actually we kind of need to leave. We only have a 3x3 area to decorate in. Up at the top, things start opening up a little bit, and we have a little bit more room to work, but I'm excited. I like challenges like this. The tighter the better, I always say, but let's start down on the first floor and see what we can do. Now, to explain what we're going to do on the first floor, we actually have to stop into enchant real quick. We'll be back here in a little bit for some other stuff, but Impulse did something very cool. You can see it right here. The back of the barrels, these are all barrels. They have a really cool wood design. So I think we're going to change out our front door and kind of decorate our front room like that. So we're going to change it from this to something like this. I think that's nice. It just adds like some extra little details. These wood pieces and the slats going across. I love it. This closet's a mess. It's a total disaster. I just threw stuff in here just to get all my goodies and items in, but I want to have like some shelves, and it'll still look a little messy, but in a more organized fashion. So we have some dirt exposed right there, so we're going to cover that up, and then we'll make a little bit of an archway out of some polished version, and then some walls, and that kind of creates a little bit of a room there. I don't love that this sticks out like that, but it's still okay. Now, let's decorate the inside of this baby. So if we put some shelves like here and here, I think that could be good. Stagger them a little bit, go like that. Put a chest there and there. That's pretty nice. It looks like a nice little shelf unit. Okay, now gotta clean up all this mess and get the stuff back in the chests. I'm also gonna go through this place when it's all over. I'm gonna put candles everywhere. It's gonna be candlelit beauty. But next floor, here we are. General storage again. Main things, you know, we want storage, so we can just run in and grab our stuff. These two shulker boxes, how did B-dubs get them? Well, right behind me through this window, you can see some beautiful ruins. Cleo, our good friend Zombie Cleo, has decided that she's going to set up camp right here. So I gave her a real hard time. I said, oh man, that's on my space, blah, 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 blah. And then she ended up giving me shulker boxes, which is pretty brilliant. No, but I mean, this is a perfect theme. Isn't this so nice? The ruins right next to the monolith, it's perfect. So we have shulker boxes, and they're full of all of our decoration goodies. Now we're going to design the best room in the house, the bedroom. So we're going to put a nice, big, pretty bed right here, light blue, to kind of match our colors a little bit. Then I want to do a little bit of an arch thing on this back side, like a so. It'll look a little something like this, but we're gonna, whoops, not right there. We have to cover some sins, you know, right here. This doesn't really come down. It looks a little strange, but we're just gonna cover it. You'll never notice. Don't tell anybody about it. And then we'll put a little candle. It'll be a candle eventually. A couple other paintings make this feel like a nice, cozy, homey bedroom. And it all works. You know what? I think I'm gonna put some carpet down as well. Now, I'm the professional here, but I have to ask you guys. If I put carpet here, right up to this, would that make it to where if I slept in this bed, I couldn't respawn here? Because there's a carpet? You guys are the experts. Well, I'm the expert. I'll tell me. One step at a time. This place is starting to feel a little more lived in. I'm liking it. We're up to the next floor of our challenge. Get this out of here. So here, we're going to do something fairly interesting. This will be my armory. So I'm going to make a little bit of an archway right there. And then we'll set up some pedestals like that. We'll throw some carpet down. There we go. Some armor stands right here. And this is actually something we need to go to enchant for. There's a bit of a leather shortage on the server. Well, at least for me, from what I can tell, I'm not seeing many cows around. And I want to make this armor. I want it to, ooh, sorry, that's a high, tight one, sorry. The standard thing is to have one suit of armor, all diamond and all protection against everything. I want 3 suits of leather armor. 1 for fire, 1 for water, and 1 for blasting. Love, B-dubs. Forgot to put the love at the bottom. Hugs and kisses. So maybe he can get, he's got access. Oops, sorry. Open the door. He's got access to so much stuff. He probably has leather all over the place somewhere. But 3 suits of leather armor, 1 for fire resistance, and then 1 for swimming forever, my water suit, and then 1 for when I'm doing my TNT experiments. That's going to be an expensive order if he's providing all the armor as well. But hey, I'm willing to pay for it. I'm a rich boy. But yeah, I end up all the time with just tons and tons of armor, and I kind of like to keep it, just for a memory, Or if I have backup suits and stuff. So now, I've got a nice room to store it all in. Here's a little sneak peek at what it'll look like when it's done. Next will be my botany room. Yes, a botany room. This is where I'm going to store all my seeds and bushes and all the foliage and flowery stuff, but I want to make it look like an experimentation room. This one's going to be pretty in-depth, so I'll walk you through it when I'm done. And here it is. Welcome to my brew shop. It's not really a shop. It's just more of like a, it looks like my brew place. So I'm going to have all my bushes and seeds and stuff in here. We've got some pretty decorations. But the best piece of all is this bloomin' blossom, spore blossom. That's it. With it, not only do we get the drippy drip spore things here, but they go all out. Look, you can see something's fat. Yeah, there's one right there. I see you. Yes. It gives a nice magical vibe to the place. And then some instructions for some potions and, some kind of ominous paintings and stuff. Now, I like this room a lot. This will be a very nice one. Up here, what are we going to do here? Here, we're going to get crazy, and we're going to go outside. Look at all the spore blossoms. Jeez. We're in a very dangerous spot, but we're about halfway up the monolith right now. And I think this is the point where we start to make some exterior changes. So here, I'm going to create a little bit of a balcony. It's going to look a little rough, a little rugged, but I think it's going to be nice. Didn't realize how expensive candles are, how hard they are to get your hands on, but that's okay. That's all right. We're primarily going to use candles to decorate up this area. This is going to be, this is going to be an exit to the outside, and we'll have some candles here. But here's our little thing, little bit of storage. So we have a landing platform in the middle of our base, so we can easily get to the top of the bottom from this middle place. Oh yeah, I like that. That adds a nice layer of lived in feel. Where it feels like, okay, we're modifying this monolith that we found. We're modifying it to fit our needs. So we've got a halfway up, calm down, horsey. Halfway up platform for when we get wings, which we don't have. Now this next room I think will get quite a bit of use. Since this is going to be somewhat of an entrance, I think we're going to put some things in here. This will be where we do our cooking. And I'm about to get crazy. Are you ready for crazy interior design? Yes, we're going to knock out the wall just a wee bit. This is so hard. So just to keep things interesting, and this is, I know you'll barely see that from the outside, but it's not that big a deal. We're going to inset that into the wall. Whoops, barrels. Face the right way. There you go. And then hoppers into there. So then we can fill these with fuel and stuff. This will be smelting all our ores and all that. This is for miscellaneous, and this is for food. And we can keep everything down here. Oh, that's nice. We need more in this room. Of course, in your blacksmithy type room, you need to have an anvil. And I think we'll use it. Yeah, we can use it. Yeah, because the floor above. Ooh, that's where things get real fun. Okay, a bit of scaffolding. That's not scaffolding. Scaffolding, and then a stone cutter. Whenever I think of like a blacksmithy room, I think chains. So if you can find a way to get chains in, make it happen. And we're going to go blue. Blue lights for like technology. Yes, I think that looks pretty cool. So this is now our cooking room. Now things are about to get very interesting because we're starting to get more space. And this, since we have the grindstone right there, which takes enchantments off tools, we're going to put our library and our enchanting setup right here. Additionally, the floor up is going to be a kitchen, so we're going to need some leather for both of those things. I need cows, I need milk, I need a bunch of stuff. Main thing, though, for the kitchen, I need some milk. But I think I know just where to find some. But before we go milking, let's take a quick commercial break. And stop looking at me! That's exactly what I yell every time I pop on my ExpressVPN. I don't want these big ISP monopolies harvesting my data so these tech billionaires can get even richer. ExpressVPN helps me close the blinds on them. They do it by rerouting all of my data and traffic through an encrypted tunnel that keeps all those other prying eyes out. Incognito mode in your browser, it doesn't give you as much privacy as you think it does. Your ISP can still see all the sites that you're visiting, and they're legally allowed to sell the web history to advertisers. ExpressVPN is easy to use, it has lightning fast speeds, and it's rated as one of the best VPNs by Forbes, Rolling Stones, and many others. So if you want to find out more, or if you want to get 3 months of ExpressVPN free, go to expressvpn.com/bdubs or check out the link down in the description. Now watch as I do my patented scare tactic. Hey, Scar! Are elves milkable?
We're cookieable.
It's not seeming so.
We're cookieable.
You're cookieable. Yes. Interesting. Do you have a milk supply?
No.
Because you know cookies don't work without milk.
This is very true, B-dubs. I do have villagers with ears on, if that's any constellation. Right.
Ooh, that is a good constellation.
Oh, no. B-dubs, I know I can help you.
You can?
No, I don't have any cookies yet, and I'm not the milking type. Actually, B-dubs,
yes?
I am not a big fan of milk. What is your stance on milk?
If I drink it, it's got to be skim. Almost water.
Aha, yes!
What? You found one?
Cows, B-dubs.
No way!
Beautiful milk-bearing cows.
Oh, dude.
Well, just breed them and take them back to your base.
Oh, breed 2? Scar, you're a genius. All right, so thanks to Scar, we got these 2 beauties. We can bring them back with us. This is the start of our leather problem being solved. All right, looks like we got enough cows bred up. Now it's time for slicing. But if we do that, let's do it the efficient way. Right in this treasure chest, I've got a sword waiting for me. And I should bring my diamonds. We're headed back to our favorite shop, I Enchant. And we're gonna get a book. I would like looting, please. Oh, yes. And we can use, look at free anvil service over here. Looting? Boom. Now, I'm ready. I have reeds growing up here, a decent amount. It's giving us a good production. And I have cows growing down here. We are doing this so we can get 24 bookshelves. Oh, don't hit the baby. All right, for me, it's a brand new day on the Hermitcraft server. Good times with Scar and I just had some hangout time last night, chatting and talking, and I said, there's no berry bushes on this server. Now we do. He found some. What a sweet angel. He found some and brought them over. Why do I need it? Because no brewing potion room of magic is complete without a berry bush. I had just a sapling right there, but this is much better. Once that grows and it gets the little berries on it, it'll look very nice. But now, library. So even with this small space, we want to make this library feel grand. Now we're going to, in the corners, we're going to tuck a little, we're saving materials here. We're going to tuck a little one of those, a little bit of dirt. You'll never know. You'll never know it's there. But then we're going to stack these right up to the ceiling. And from time to time, we're going to mix in the looms just to save a little bit of material. That'll be good. And then, boom, we bring these in. In the center, we'll have another stack right here and then fill the whole thing out. It feels a little dark in here, doesn't it? That's by design. We want it to feel dark. The enchanting table gives a little bit of a glow, which is nice. This is one of the fun things that we can do now with 1. Whatever this is. 1.18. Ah! Whew. Okay, close. Close one. So, look at the feel in this place. Doesn't this feel nice? I'm sorry, I was making a new stairway. Look at this. Ooh, baby, I like how this feels. And you can get level 30. Wait, hey, wait a second. Where's the other? Oh, right. Okay, I fixed it. I needed bookshelves in the corner. Now you can get, a silk touch? What a gift. Silk touch, it's a perfect silk touch. I just needed a little more efficiency on it, but, B-dubs, you've done it again. That's a beautiful library. I'm going to spend some time reading in there and enchanting. But now I just need a kitchen, and believe it or not, one more room and we're at the top. This room will be a storage room because we're going to have a main storage room on the bottom, main storage room on the top. So if we want to come in the top, we can easily access some stuff. Same for the bottom. And we're going to also, I think, knock this out. We're going to knock this out right here and have another one of those, that wooden platform thing. We're going to have another one on the top so we can kind of walk out and around and take a nice overview of our world. I think we've done it. I think the micro room challenge is complete. Here is our little storage room up top. Here is our beautiful kitchen. And I built this thing. We'll get a distant view on this in a little bit, but look at the view of the server now. We can spy in on all our neighbors. How you doing? Anybody home? And then the top level. We've got this as well with this beautiful view. I guess this little platform's a little redundant, but I still like it. All this storage up on top. All this storage in here. We can have tons and tons of stuff in here. This will be more useful when we get in Elytra. Our kitchen. We have to do something. I have some ingredients for a cake. It's funny, we don't have a crafting bench in here. we might need one from time to time. That actually works better in that corner. Okay, let's craft. Let's make these into sugar and then 3 wheat on the bottom. And we've got a cake. Oh, we get our buckets back as well. Wonderful. I think, even though it's not my birthday, we'll put a candle on it as well. Why not? It's a nice looking kitchen. I tried something here. I don't know if I'm going to end up loving this. I think this could work in other formats. But lichen kind of makes like a cool floral pattern for a rug. If I had 2 layers of flooring to work with, I could maybe make that look a little bit nicer. But try that out. I think that's a cool thing. Now, finally, we can call this place a home sweet home. Every single floor is decorated and useful in some way or another. I think it's fantastic. Let's hop on Mi Amore, hey beauty, and let's get a far back view on the thing. I also want to go over to enchant because it's been a day. I mean, you got to give them a little more time. That's a lot of, I could maybe give Impulse all the leather now that I got all those cows. But let's step back from a distance and take a peek. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I mean, it's a subtle change, but I think it looks really cool. We have that big platform up there and that one right there. It just makes the whole thing feel a little more lived in. You can even kind of see the barrels up on top, which I think is pretty cool. I love it. I'm super happy. This is not... Okay. Here. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice pair of boots he's made somebody. Those are beautiful. But our order's not complete. I wasn't really expecting. You know, you just wanted to see if there's a little surprise. Now that we have the inside of our place all decorated and useful, I want to get started on the backyard. I have some really cool ideas for what to do. We have a lot of space back here. So there's our monolith, but then if we come this way just a little bit more, it kind of opens up to a bit of a lake or an ocean. So I think I want to slowly creep my way back here. Like I said last episode, I want to try to stay around this spawn area for quite a while. I think it's really fun being around everybody. And if we kind of dig our roots in a little bit here, it'll make it easier. Before I start digging into the building in the backyard, I want to talk a little bit about my future plans here. This season, I want to focus on creating experiences for the hermits. So my plan is to sell adventure. So we have a lot of space out in the world, and what I'd like to do is create dungeons, adventures, experiences for hermits to go out and explore all over the world. And then I'll sell little breadcrumbs, little clues to help them find them, full of really cool loot and stuff like that. And do that throughout the season. I think that's going to be very, very fun. I have my single player world building with BOO, so I get all of my kind of personal projects for me satisfied there. Here, I want to interact with the people. I want to create things for all of my other friends on the server. I think this will be a great way to satisfy those things. Well, we've sufficiently destroyed our backyard. I flattened it out and I knocked out some trees and stuff and then kind of just, went through with the shovel and just marked up the land. What I want this to feel like, kind of what Cleo has going on over there, the ruins. I want like a ruins sort of situation with the monolith. So, used to have stone brick, mossy stone brick and stuff like that on the ground, and then the grass grown over it. So I think I'm just going to dig in on this one and start building and see what we come up with. Hey, Tango! Do you have any diorite?
Help yourself.
For real? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's not much. Well, there's a little bit there, yeah. Skedaddle that away.
Oh, it's more than I need, really. That's
then,
perfect.
Yeah, if you need more, go up into my storage room. There's some up there. You can yoink that.
Okay, thank you. All right, everybody. I'm down here. Can you see me? Uh-oh, it's getting dark out. And place. Oh, no. And place. Oh, goodness. Okay, okay. All right, so anyway, look at this beauty. I went ahead and built the thing. Sometimes I just get in a groove and I feel like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go and just kind of, I got to knock those leaves out of there. But I think it fits well. It looks really, really nice. I could extend it back a little further, maybe. Who knows? But you can see kind of the remains of the old arches. The way I did it is I built the actual, like what it would have looked like if it was perfect. And then I just kind of busted it up, broke it up. And I think it worked out really nice. This is cool back here. So this could be the place. If I get some adventure map stuff done early, this could be the place where we sell. Hello, would you like to go on a quest? Woo! That could be cool. We could put something in the center here, maybe a little mini statue or something. I don't know, but I think it's looking pretty nice. We got the interior, the micro room challenge. We got that completed today. And, our place is feeling a little more lived in. Plus, I want to come out here to see, oh yes, you can kind of see the arches. All right, from here you can't, but that's good. I kind of wanted that. I didn't want them to be distracting from the solo feel of the monolith. Yeah, there you get a little peek of them right there, but it ain't bad. I think it looks great. So next episode, I think we'll dig in. We'll dig in on starting. We'll pick a spot way out in the world and start building something for our adventure map. I think that'll be really cool. We also need to get some wings. Ooh, how do I get through? Here's the bridge. Oh, Pearl, what a wonderful design. But we need wings. We gotta get them. And hopefully our armor will be done as well. Oh, exciting things ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. You are awesome. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I sure enjoyed making it. Love you all to death, and we'll see you in the next episode.